Oh, there we go. Fish on. First little bass. Trying out some different little lures today. This is some kind of little crappie tube type thing. Got it on a little jig head with a blade on it. Little guy to start it off. There we go. Bass number 2. This is like a shallow grassy lake. I'm pretty much just throwing it out and kind of just like jigging it back to me kind of fast. And try not to let it get in the grass too much. And they're coming out and eating it, I guess. See you, buddy. I love these shallow grassy ones. Look at that. Oh, that's another one. There's been like, you caught one right there and I've caught 2 there and missed one. There's a lot of fish over there for some reason. Another one, and he absolutely choked on that sucker. Another little bass.
Yeah, I don't think it's real. That looks like teeth.
Oh, right here in front of me. I was adjusting the motor, or adjusting the boat. Another little bass. Trying something new and it seems to be working. Little bass. Maybe I'll figure out if there's any crappie in here. I don't think I caught any crappie last time. Yeah, they're just out here just cruising in the grass, waiting until they see something come by. Another little junior. See you, buddy. Oh, there we go. Out here. Might be a decent one. Oh no. He fought like he was bigger. Definitely take it though, especially trying a different lure out. It's definitely working. See you, buddy.
Well, apparently they like this trick, man. Smells like they must just be grabbing the end.
There we go. Still about the same size. I'll take it though. There we go. On the trout magnet. Picked up the other rod so I can get more of a variety. Got a little bluegill. The other jig head on the other rod was a little too big for these little guys, so got them on the trout magnet. Pink one. There we go. That might be a bass. Yep, that looks like, oh no, what is that? That is another bluegill. Pretty much all I'm doing with this is throwing it out there, letting it sink a little bit, and just kind of twitching it in. And that's bluegill number 2 on it. Oh, he took off with it. Might be a pretty good bluegill or ready or something. Oh yeah. Solid bluegill. Nice little fight he put up there. Pink trout magnet. See, buddy? Whoa! He came out of nowhere. Another gill, probably. Yep, another decent gill.
Look at those gills in here. Nice colors on them.
Good old summertime color bluegill. See you, bud. That method is definitely working. All I'm doing is this right here. Cast it out, let it sink down a little bit, and just kind of twitch it in just like that. And they're just nailing it just like that. Oh no, that was grass. There we go. Tried a new color and got something on here. What is this? Oh, that's a pretty solid bluegill. Went ahead and tried a different color trout magnet. I've never tried the orange one before, I don't think. And I don't think it matters too much. I think they just love the trout magnet no matter what. That might be the biggest bluegill so far. Another one. Might be another decent one. Another little solid bluegill on the orange one again. There we go, way over there. Oh, that's a larvae. That's a pretty good one for the trout magnet. Even the bass like the orange one. Got a 2-pound line. Even this little dude could break it. Yep, the bass like the little orange one too.
Number 20.
Oh, I think I got the fish I just saw. He was back there eating something. A little bitty largemouth. See you, buddy.
Alrighty folks, that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you all enjoyed. I love those grassy, kind of more shallow lakes. Anytime I've gone to them this year, I was trying a bunch of different lakes this year, and anytime I got in one that had either like a shallow area or just the whole lake was shallow and had all that tall summertime grass, it just went great. You know, just swimming like a swim bait or a grub or a little panfish lure or a crankbait, whatever it is, it just always went good. I love those shallow grassier lakes. They are absolutely fun. I always caught a bunch of fish, different species pretty much every time. And yeah, so I wanted to go over some of the kits, some of the lures I used in this video that actually came from a couple different kits. And that first one was that sort of crappie tube thing. And I actually got this 25-piece kit. It is a Team Crappie Roadrunner all conditions 25-piece kit. First time trying this, and it's got a couple different swim baits in there, little swim baits. I think they're called slab draggers. I'm guessing that's what this is on the back. And yeah, a couple little swim baits, and then they give you little jig heads, and then that little tube, which I actually used in the video, and it worked pretty good. I liked it. And they also come with those Roadrunners, which have those little blades on them, and those help, of course, attract a little bit more attention. And they're a little heavier, so you can throw them on a heavier setup. It doesn't have to be a super light setup. And yeah, I like this little kit. I'll probably try it a little more in the future, especially with those little swim baits and stuff in it. But yeah, so the other kit I was using was of course the Trout Magnet kit, and this was the TNT kit. I've used this in the past many times, and but today specifically, I don't remember doing super good with the pink one in the past, so I tried the pink one and then I ended up trying the orange one. Both of those did really good, and yeah, but both of the lures, like I think I said it in the video, pretty much what I would do is throw it out, let it sink down just a little bit, just so it's kind of above that grass, and just kind of twitched it back, or maybe I'd pause it and let it sink for a second. But yeah, just working it above and through the grass, and yeah, I just got bites like crazy. Also, want to go ahead and go over my setups here. Oh, hit the ceiling. But yeah, just a quick little overview. This is a 7-foot medium rod, and then I've got 8-pound line, and I like to kind of use this for kind of just, you know, your middle ground type of lures. Like I was throwing that little jig head on there from the video, of course. Just a little jig head and a little soft plastic on, and it's heavy enough, even with 8-pound line, to where you can throw it on there. And yeah, this is kind of like I said, my go-to middle ground rod. I pretty much can throw anything, you know, in the in-between range, you know, Cinco, swim baits, anything like that. And then this is my light setup, and I keep hitting the ceiling. I got such long rods, but this is my light setup. You've probably seen this a few times. Just a 7-foot medium light. I've got 2-pound line. I'm thinking about switching from that, maybe try a different brand, or maybe go back to 4-pound line, but I really do like it, as long as you're careful with the 2-pound line and you're not just ripping, you know, decent sized little bass out of the water. You're not going to have too many problems with it breaking. But yeah, I do like it. You get really good casting distance with that 2-pound line, and this little rod and reel combo is awesome. It's probably my favorite light setup I've ever had. And yeah, I pretty much just throw little stuff on this. That's pretty much it. Just little jig heads and little soft plastics. And yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. If you have any more questions on any of the gear I use, feel free to ask. And yeah, talk to you all later.